Hello, welcome to part 3 of my 769 Mercia playthrough / let's play in the game Crusader Kings 2. In part 2 of the series, we officially established a kingdom tier title of Mercia. Before that, it was just a petty kingdom in the Heptarchy of England. And we also, in part 2, fought a bunch of rebellious earls, but they have been dealt with. For now, they may try to rebel very soon if the factions meter here is anything to go by. And our goal for the time being is just to get rid of the Heptarchy and establish true Mercian Supremacy by subduing all the other anglo-saxon realms in England. So let's start that by fighting Mercia, who is actually involved in a war in Europe right now. They're helping out, I think, the Duke of West Frisia and what would be the modern day Netherlands over here. Is it right here? Yeah, right here. And so we're going to fight them. And let's declare war now. Well, can we declare war? Can we do that? Oh, I don't have enough piety. Okay, let's actually wait then. Can we fight Northumbria, though? Maybe we can get away with that. Can we forcefully vassalize them? Ah, no. We can fight Kent, though. Who is... Yeah, we actually have a de jure claim on Kent because we have the Duchy of Kent as a title. So let's attack Kent now. Let me pick a war claim here. And let's see. Forced vassalization? Nah. Who's this? Are you a relative of that guy? No, but the Earl of Sussex has a claim on Kent, but we don't want the Earl of Sussex to get too powerful, so let's just have a normal de jure claim on Kent, Casus Belli, to use for our war. And the war is started. Let's call up our troops. And they're going to be raised. Those personal levies we have around... We have not a very huge army at this point. And we have a bunch of rebellious vassals. But we do have a lot of allies. Through tributaries and through alliances. Like with Palace here and a few other Welsh realms. And we have the Queen of Pigland as our ally, the 10-year-old queen. And she is the daughter of Ecgfrith the Frog's sister. Ecgfrith the Frog is our ruler. He's the son of Ulfa of Mercia, who died relatively young. But yeah, that's how we have an alliance with Pigland, also known, well, later known as Scotland. So we're going to have our troops assemble and gather together. And let's call in our allies. So we got to pick a new ambition for Ecgfrith the Frog, who in real life was the king of Mercia, but he ruled for less than a year in 796 or 795. Pick an ambition. Let's go with groom and heir. We're going to do that. And the wife of Ecgfrith the Frog has been taken captive by a rebellious vassal of ours. He wants to ransom her off. That will cost us 10 gold. We'll pay for our ransom. That's done. And let's assemble the troops. How's that going? We're not going to win this war, are we? Get involved, please. Scotland, Pigland. We're going to fight Kent. And Kent is not going to stand a chance here against our army of Anglo-Saxon warriors. They're Anglo-Saxon as well. We have Man and Pios involved in this war. After this, we're going to keep destroying, absorbing the other realms of the Heptarchy and establish our dominance in England. And the vassal we have wants, the Earl of Derby wants to ransom off some people to the king. This time it's the mother of Ecgfrith the Frog. Before it was his wife, now it's his mother. 10 gold for the ransom. Let's say yes. Ecgfrith the Frog. Oh, what's this about? And somebody here wants to be independent. We'll say no, we're not going to be blackmailed. And who's fighting that war? Oh, we said yes. Whoops. Can we fight you then? It doesn't matter. It's only one person that wanted to go free. We'll fight you later. Don't worry. So let's defeat Kent here in Dover. We're sieging them down. Ecgfrith the Frog is leading the troops. We did say yes to that faction that wanted to leave, which was just one county. We'll come back for them, though. It was Urgenige, which is a Welsh county. It's controlled by a Welsh count, and our vassal, Earl of Derby, has more ransom. Another ransom. This is the sister of Ecgfrith the Frog, say yes to that. And can we get her married? We're going to secure an alliance maybe with someone. I don't know. I don't know if we can do that. Let's get her married to the Chief of Lothian. Even though she's going to lose, I think, prestige from doing that. It's whatever. So let's unpause once more. The marriage is going to go through. And can we get... it ain't going to matter too much. We're going to invade Northumbria relatively soon as this war over. It basically is. We controlled Canterbury. We've controlled Canterbury since the start of this playthrough. Let's disband our troops now. our levies. Kent is part of the realm at this point. Can we fight Wessex, please? Force vassalization of Wessex. Or Northumbria. Who do we attack here? I guess we'll go after Wessex first. Then we'll go for Northumbria. So let's assemble the troops. We're going to take on Wessex, who was they're our biggest rival next to Northumbria. And so we have taken out, I think, 2 kingdoms of the Heptarchy, and they were 7 kingdoms in the Heptarchy. We took out Kent and Sussex. They're part of Mercia now. And once we eliminate Wessex, that will not be only 4 left at that point. It will be us, Essex, and East Anglia. Our troops are getting together. The troops of Wessex are going on the attack. We gotta wait for our allies to get here. Let's move our units up to Hull, and they'll just have to wait for the allies to arrive. And we're gonna have to attach our allies' troops to us. A alliance has been formed between the Earl of Sussex and the Earl of Chester. Alright, let's form up our troops now. Assemble, please. Oh, we need Pickland to get in here. Yeah, we need the Picts to help us. And yeah, here comes Sarah's forces now. Our troops are having to gather up. And let's go attack Wessex, who got in a war, I think. A commander is going to be taught the organizer trait to make their armies move faster. Yeah, they have a revolt in Wessex, apparently. We're going to win the revolt for them, essentially. Then we're going to beat up Wessex, their army. We did them a favor, but now we're going to destroy their military. Let's move down on Wessex now. We're going to siege their capital. Their units are trying to take on one of our holdings. They're trying to siege it down. What's this about? Oh, somebody's going to try and claim something that we control, I think. Whatever. And we lost our steward. I think he died. Let's get a new steward. That's going to be the Earl of Kent, who is not very happy with the king, but he can deal with that. Let's build some stuff at Leicester, maybe. Let's build castle fortifications. That will do good there. And we're sieging down Southampton. We will now move on the Waste. Where was this? Gloucester. Yeah. We took that, and we took it back. We stopped the enemy there. Now we're fighting in Wiltshire. Something's going on here. Usurp a title or something like that. Whatever. Let's beat what's left of the... How much war score? 86%. We need a little bit more war score to end the war. We're getting there, though. Need a little bit more. Come on. Come on. We're at 100% now. And Eckford the Frog. What's this about? What's this about? My wife, Maud, stormed my private study this evening, berating me for not having managed to legitimize my rule over Mercia with a proper coronation ceremony yet. Dear, allow me to at least explain this issue clearly. And we'll gain prestige from doing that. We do need to have a coronation ceremony, because that will give the king more legitimacy. It's in this war, though. That's one. Mercia's more stronger now, and Wessex not very happy. They're our only duchy tier title in our realm, I believe, in this kingdom. So that puts them in a very powerful position, even though they've been integrated into our realm. Now let's take on maybe... No, can we take on Northumbria? We want to fight you. Why do we have we don't have the option to forcefully vassalize Northumbria? Wish we did. Let's at least attack, maybe... Can we go after Essex? Yeah, we'll take on Essex. Then after that, we'll go after East Anglia, and so on and so forth. But first, let's have this war. And even though we're adding them to our realm, they're still going to have their titles and everything. A defensive pact has been formed against us, whatever. And we're going to take on East Anglia very soon. And what's this about? Something a petty noble from Surson has spent a week visiting Leicester, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers, and behaving like royalty. Your courtiers are quite sick of him and are asking you to take action. Write a formal complaint to Queen Sarah Pickland. And she... Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. So let's win this war with Essex, calling our allies. And because of our expansion, a defensive pact is going to be formed against us. I imagine it consists of a lot of rulers in Ireland and Scotland. Let me check the defensive pacts here. Let me see. Oh, it's only East Anglia, actually. That's not too bad. It's only East Anglia. So here is our troops. They're going to be starting to arrive now. We're calling in our allies. There they are. They're going to arrive very soon. They're on their way. And we need to defeat the troops of Essex in battle. And Mercia will have more power after we take over this kingdom, this independent realm of the Heptarchy. Well, what was left, what was the Heptarchy. and the siege is going down. We're taking Essex. Now let's march on Middlesex in a little bit. Okay, now let's march on Middlesex and take it out. Middlesex has like modern-day London. What would it be modern-day London? Someone's trying to forge a claim, I think. We're sieging down Westminster. Someone's trying to assassinate the king. That's not ideal. Let's try to auto-stop plots. Yeah, we have 2 plots to try and assassinate the king. We have the King of Man, who's not mad. He's mad. He's a tributary. And we have the sister of Eckford the Frog, who is, I guess she just wants to be on the throne, possibly. And the siege is won here, I think. Okay, let's add London has fallen. Let's add Essex to our realm of Mercia. We have another duchy tier title now, and they're going to be a problem, possibly, but we'll have to deal with that. They may rebel against us, so will the Earl of what is he now? The King of Wessex may rebel against the King of Mercia. We have a king at a duchy, and we have a king. So we have I guess a lower king and a high king. So the high king of Mercia compared to the more petty king of Wessex at this point. One child lacks education focus or childhood focus. Let's give them thrift. Have them do thrift. And can we attack Suffolk? Or, I mean, East Anglia? We can at the moment. Bavaria is going to help them if we go to war with them. Bavaria, really. I guess they had an alliance with them through marriage. Can we take on one of these realms here? The Welsh seem to be consolidating power. We can claim that. Can we forcibly vassalize you? No, we can't. We got to have more prestige. Alright, well, we should have that coronation ceremony now. Just to get it over with, organize a coronation ceremony. Let's have a... Can we have the Pope? We have a lot of gold for this, relatively speaking. It better not be too expensive, I hope. And what does he want? He wants 350. Okay, we can do that. Now we gotta have a dignified ceremony. That's 100 gold. We're gonna be in the negative for a short little bit. Have a little negative budget. And the coronation is going to take place very soon. The Pope likes Eckford the Frog, apparently. And later this evening, as the servants were clearing up our table, the Pope Victor II decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities after the coronation. As a Catholic king, I will be sworn to care for the secular needs of all my subjects, as well as to stand against the tide of sin and heresy beseeching our world. And let's have the king get the zealous trait from this event. There we go, and we're back in the positive in terms of what? In terms of our treasury. And the coronation has taken place. King Eckford the Frog has now been coronated by the Pope, and that will give him more monthly prestige, more monthly piety, a high church opinion, plus 10 church opinion, and plus 5 vassal opinion. So now we just got to get more prestige. And we could, what's this about? Some guy wants to be, he wants a vassal to be sworn to him instead of serving me. And no, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that at all. Mother-in-law of Eckford the Frog has died. Sad, but it is what it is. And what's going on in Western Europe? There's a huge war in Middle Francia. We have Carloman, the brother of Charlemagne. Charlemagne died in a battle in this playthrough, in this Let's Play. The Merovingian king of France is doing something. There is a civil war going on. Middle Francia is, what are they fighting for? They want to increase council power, so they're fighting against Carloman. And then we have independent Auvergne, whatever they're called. They're independent, and they're just hanging around in their duchy tier title. Okay, so our goal now is to take out East Anglia and Northumbria. Then the end of the Heptarchy will be here. Mercian Supremacy will be fully established in England. And our way we're going to get that is maybe if we make some of these Irish rulers into our tributaries, possibly to get a lot of prestige from those wars. So let's start that and fight Maid here, whatever it's called. Let's gather the troops, summon our allies. We may, if we get through with the anglo-saxon lands, we may push into Wales, possibly, where into the parts of Wales where our tributaries don't dominate everything. We have a lot of enemy troops here, and they lose the battle somehow. Don't know how they managed that, but okay. Let's move our troops in, and let's get our allies assembled down here. Please come help us. And let's march into the Emerald Isle. We're going to send our troops across the St. George Channel, and they'll arrive very soon to take on Maid, whatever it's called. It's the most powerful realm in Ireland. The start of the Viking Age has begun. That might not be good for us. The defensive pact opposing the king has been disbanded. Alrighty then. And we have a big battle here at the tip of Wales, and we win. Now we're going to march on their capital. It is a, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be very hard to fight for. And we have a battle take place, we win. And the wife of Ecgfrith is pregnant. Can we win this battle, please? It's going to be over. You are tributary. Thank you. We got to fight another battle. We took some people captive. We're going to ransom them off, probably. We're definitely going to ransom them off. So can we fight Northumbria? We want to add you to our realm. Simple as that. And who's this? The marshal has discovered a man of great military talent. Okay, he can become a commander later, possibly. Open council position, Stuart. That's going to be the King of Essex. Remember, we have, like, I guess, High King and Petty Kings. It will get quite confusing, but we have kings. Do we have Ecgfrith the Frog, who's the kingest of kings, the kinger of kings. And, well, as far as Anglo-Saxon England goes, can we fight the Northumbrians yet? I don't think we can. Let me see. Do we even have any ability to do that? I want to vassalize you so bad. Let's send our chancellor up there, our bishop of Wincham, or wherever that is, a bishop up there to try and fabricate a claim on Northumbria. And so, what else can we do in the meantime? Let's fight maybe... Nah, we can't, not yet. Let's get more tributaries, though. And it seems that Pictland is expanding into the northern part of Ireland. Sarah, the niece of Ecgfrith the Frog, has come of age. She is 16. And let's fight, what is this? Arigala, whatever it is named. Extort tribute. Let's just extort tribute from all of them. Their assembled army shouldn't be a match for us. Yeah, just take them all on. Every independent realm in Ireland, except for Connacht, which we can't reach. We can't declare war on them for some reason. Fight, what is this? Dumavhan. Extort tribute, and that's going to be that. Call on all of our allies. Send in the troops. All wars, get in here. Everyone, our Welsh tributaries and our Pictish allies will help Mercia expand more into Ireland and exert our influence there. Our troops have to be gathered together for this battle. And what else can we do? Invest in a technological advance. Infantry, let's put it into infantry, because Anglo-Saxons have good infantry. Can we get any retinues at this time? I don't know if we can or not. Maybe we can. I don't believe we can. We don't have enough gold, or we just can't get retinues at the moment. Which is whatever. So we have our units assembled here below Leicester, and let's get our allies attached to this army in a little bit. And here they are on their way. They're going to arrive very soon. Well, they were. And the Irish are going on the attack in Wales. Where are our allies? They got to get down here. Attach. Just get attached, please. Attached. Okay, let's fight these troops in our capital before the rest of the Irish show up. A daughter has been born to Ecgfrith the Frog and his wife. And let's defeat the Irish up here and push into the realms of Ireland once more to get more tributaries. There we go. We fight a battle. We win a battle. Fight another battle. We win that battle. We have about 3,000 troops in terms of tributaries at this point, so we're just pushing back the Irish. We have about 700 prestige. Win this battle, please. This is going to be over. This will end very soon. Coercion wants some gold for his ideas or patronage. Fine, we'll give money for that. And how are the other trying to siege down our capital? Terrific. So can we beat them here? Okay, one of them has been defeated. That's done, so that's one enemy down. One Irish count. That's now part of our realm, and now let's go for Dumavhan. The siege of Leicester is taking place. Let's win this. Here we just gotta take, what is this called? Siege of Clone. Is that what it's called? Am I reading that right? I guess it is called that. Yes, Siege of Clone. And we're gonna, can we end this, please? There we go. That's over. And there's only a couple enemies left. Let's go up north and defeat that one county. That county up here. Oh no, up here. Actually. Attack here. Give someone an organizer trait. And can this war be over, please? Siege of Nottingham goes on. And okay, they've been added to Pictland. Pictland is expanding pretty hard into Ireland. So even though they're our ally, they could be a rival, possibly, if they try to be aggressive even more. And we're gonna, who's this? Something about the daughter of Ecgfrith the Frog, some event relating to that. Can we win this war? We will soon. We just need to win this here. That's going to be done. Wait, do we have a peace treaty with Northumbria? No, that isn't it. What am I thinking of? That's over, so now we have that war done. We have 3 new tributaries in Ireland. Can we take on Connacht? We may try. At least we have tons of prestige flowing in now. And we're going to take on East Anglia. And let's dismiss our troops. What's this about? Titles also on succession. A lot of duchies, really. Okay, so let's get open council positions, get a new chancellor, have them fabricate claims on Northumbria. We may not be able to get Northumbria. It is what it is. We've still pretty much taken over what would be modern-day England. Can we create a title? Could we? We can't really do that. Yeah, we can't really do that. Even though, whatever, it's what we get for creating a custom kingdom, I guess. Can we declare war on you? I want to do it so badly. Declare war. Why can I vassalize them but not you? Is it because you have so much land? Whatever, at least claim some land for someone, maybe? Do you have any claimants? I'm willing to invite claimants. Who's going to be the claimant? Okay, we have a son. No, that isn't going to work. Wow, that's a lot of dead brothers this guy has. So who is going to be the heir to Northumbria, should something happen? Let me see. Anyone who'd be willing to fight for us? Anyone at all? Okay, invite this guy to our court. He'll say yes. Do you have any land we can give him? Possibly. What can we give you? Can we give you Norfolk? Sure. Give you Norfolk. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. That's yours now. Can we fight for Northumbria, though? We very well could, I hope. Can we claim it? Yes, we can. We're going to gain land that way. Pretty, I would say, sneaky way to do it, but it's going to work out for us. And the war is started. We're going to claim all Northumbria from Mercia. And after we get Northumbria, we're going to take out East Anglia, then take up Cornwall and absorb it into Mercia for the mightiest, to make the mightiest kingdom in Britannia. So our troops got to be assembled. Call in our allies. Call more allies. Get them all together. Come on, everybody. Get down here. Get in here. Come on. All of our Irish and Welsh allies are on their way. Queen of Pigland is going to be available. They have a lot of troops. Wow, this is going to be a pretty climactic clash between us. And let's move our troops down to Wessex to assemble before they get attacked by this advancing army of Northumbria. Okay, that's good. And let's have our troops all assemble down here, where I guess Pigland can attack from the north. I don't really care what they do. Let's have all the troops from Ireland and Wales, though, get over here in Wessex, and then we'll march on Northumbria in what would be northern England. Well, it is, I guess you could call it northern England. And we're going to fully dominate the Heptarchy once this conflict is over. Our troops are being assembled. A apostate has been found. Brand them. They'll be excommunicated, I guess. And who is that? Was that the wife of... No, it wasn't. I thought it was the wife of Egbert the Frog, but it wasn't. So our troops are gathered together. We have about 5,000 troops or more. It's going to be almost 6,000, so let's push now in this war. Take out Northumbria, who took out... They sieged down Leicester. We're going on the offensive, though. The offensive is taking place. Here comes the troops of Mercia. We're heading into their capital, and they're going to have to stop us. They're not going to do very well at that. That's done. Now we siege down Bamberg to win this war, and it's taking place, and the siege is done there. So we won that siege, and they're trying to siege down Leicester once more. Go stop them again, and they're going to be put to a stop there. What else does the Queen of Northumbria control? She controls York, so let's attack York, one of her holdings. And it's not going to be very well defended because the garrisons are gone, and I guess all the local vassals that are now being raised for Northumbria. Did she just have her personal levies? Maybe that was the issue there. But whatever, this is over. Northumbria is going to be ours, and it's done. Northumbria has been brought under the control of that guy we put in Norfolk, and he is going to be, yeah, he's Duke Uldred, the usurper of the, what is this about? Daughter of someone, the Great Moor events. I want to fight a war. What is this about? We'll make an alliance. What is this? Oh, it's a war to help the Irish. I mean, the Picts. Can we fight our war first? We're going to do that first. We'll help you, but we got to fight our own war first. And let's have open council position. Spy master, that is done. And court physician. So a defensive pact is being formed against King Egbert the Frog. I have no clue who is going to be in it, because most of the realms in the British Isles are either our tributaries or they're part of our empire. So we have to get a Centurial here. Master of the Horse. Keeper of the Swans. That's going to be the Countess of Worcester or whatever. And so children like an education focus. Let's get her Diplomatic education. This is the daughter of Eckford the Frog. Get her that, cause she has traits that are good for that, I reckon. And so let's now attack East Anglia. Can we do that? I want to attack you, please. Oh, we have our levies still raised. My bad. So let's attack them. And there we go. Claim forced vassalification. Actually, no. We may wait. Do we need you to do that? No, we may as well be strategic about that. Let's attack. No, forced vassalization. Who's going to help you? East Anglia is going to help Cornwall here. And to deal with Cornwall, we're just going to have to fight a war that won't involve forced vassalization, probably. We could just... What am I saying? The King of Essex apparently has a claim on Suffolk, and we might just use that instead of using the forced vassalization casus belli, because that requires prestige, and we're going to be low on prestige after using that war goal to try and invade Cornwall. Let's call in our allies. We'll go help the Scots in a little bit, and it doesn't look too good for Queen Sarah, but that's too bad. Let's call in our allies here. After this war is over, we'll go help Pictland, if our person is still standing, the niece of Eckford the Frog. If she's still in power by the time we get up there, that will be ideal. Here comes all of our our tributaries, and we get some event about Eckford the Frog's wife. We did some diplomatic response to that event, the diplomatic choice in that event. And where's all of our tributaries? They're on their way. There we are. They're coming down here. And we're going to march on the troops of Cornwall. The Cornish are going to be driven back, and so will their East Anglian allies that are here because of a defensive pact. Maids are going to be dispatched for the Queen of Mercia. She's pregnant, I think. And the siege is taking place for Timagao, whatever. And we have now got the finger of St. John from somewhere. Not entirely sure. The spymaster of the king. A son has been born to Eckford the Frog. The spymaster of Mercia has been killed. And what happened here? Oh, how to say this? Well, one, the guy we just put in power for Northumbria died, and his 10-year-old son has taken his place. But there is now a war for Northumbria, a civil war that's taking place within our realm, and it's being fought between let me check. Let me see how this is going. So, we have gotta figure this out. We have the guy we put in power for Northumbria died. We fought a war for Northumbria he died, and now his son, a 10-year-old, is fighting the woman who became our vassal, who controlled Northumbria, and so she's fighting a war within our kingdom with the current Duke, with the Duke of Northumbria. And also, the Queen of Pictland, the niece of Eckford the Frog, has been ousted out of power, and the previous dynasty, who was in power, well, not before this one apparently, was put back in place, a claimant, the son of an old king of Pictland. So there's a lot of intrigue and politics going on around here in the British Isles and Britannia. And we have a open council position. Let's make it the Queen of Mercia. She has good intrigue apparently. She was the highest on the list, and we're sieging down this place. Let's have a clergyman bless the son of Eckford the Frog. Let's do this. This is about news spread, grandiose ceremony. What's this going to be for? Grandparent. Who has the highest opinion of the king? Who's it going to be? Let's make it might as well make it the... No, let's just make it the sister of Eckford the Frog. That will do. And that is done. Can we end this war with Cornwall, please? It's going to be over. We have won. That's another victory for our troops. And Mercia is growing in power even more. So let's invade now the Earl of Suffolk. Get them in our domain. Claim Suffolk with the King of Essex. And once that war is going to be won, the King of East Anglia is no longer going to have any holdings. Let's assemble all of our allies. We no longer have Scotland or Pictland as an ally, because, like I said before, the niece of Eckford the Frog is out of power at this point. So let's do this even more. And even more wars, calling all of our tributaries from Ireland and Wales. They're on their way. We should be able to defeat East Anglia and their allies, hopefully. This might be easier said than done, though, so here we are. How many troops they got in their realm? Not too many. Let's march in now. Win this war. Destroy them. And the battle is over we're fine for Suffolk, and the King of Essex will take over Suffolk once this is over. Our troops are here, and I think, is Scotland involved? Pigland's involved on the enemy side. They're not going to help us anymore. Whatever. And this battle is over. They're going to be added to the realm. So the King of East Anglia no longer has any power, and the King of Essex has increased his power. At this point, what can we do before I can say this is a glorious Essex? Well, the Heptarchy is dead. It is effectively over. All the Anglo-Saxon realms have been consolidated into one mighty Mercia that controls all of, I guess, modern-day England. Yeah, so let's invade. Can we invade you? We want to put the... Never mind, actually. Let's move into Wales. At least get some places in Wales. Claim. No, it ain't going to work. Forced vassalization. Will that be effective? Nah, forget it. Well, I think I'm going to end my series here for Mercia with the 769 start date. We had a pretty rough start. Alpha of Mercia died of a natural death at the age of 45. Then we had some rocky times in between that and where we are now, because Egbert the Frog had constant Earl rebellions as he was trying to expand and get more tributaries. But once we created the Kingdom of Mercia, it was basically the point at which we kind of won the game, because we could just use forced vassalization and get people into our realm as vassals who have claims on other Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. That pretty much sealed the deal, and now we have the mightiest realm in all of Britannia and all the British Isles. And this has been Crusader Kings 2. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later. Bye.